I can't imagine that no any single dog will be there in a street. And when we
Agree.
see the situation of old age home in India, we feel like crying. We love to cry at that time when we see these type of situation of old people. Then
Mhm.
what will happen with dogs? They
Correct.
can't speak, they can't tell. I really feel bad about it. There are so many rapists and thieves and so many people. Those must be inside the jail, but they are roaming here and there freely. They don't have any ashamed feeling what they did in their life. But helpless dogs, they will be in shelter there will not be fresh air, food also. And those who are doing candle march at India Gate, I think so they are animal lovers, but everybody has very expensive dogs in their home, right? Because they don't look so good. There are so many Indian dogs, they look good, you know
Discuss
but
that
they
first.
see the beauty of animal, then they keep in their home. Otherwise they are not animal lover.
Okay, you're making a place. Great. We will work together. Let's make a good and happy place for them.
And
Okay.
how many people will be required to take care of them?
Good afternoon. I'm doing good. How about you, Mansi?
I'm also doing well. Thanks for asking.
You're welcome. I so knew it that you would definitely like to talk about something like that, considering the
Okay.
hot topic which is going on. I
Hmm.
understand that you have chosen to talk about stray dogs, right?
Hmm. Do you love street dogs or animal? Any animal? Do you
I
love?
am a lover. I love every animal, every creature on this earth.
Hmm.
And I completely believe that everyone holds equal right as much as us.
I'm really feeling very bad about it. I every day post something over Instagram on my story. I really feel bad about it. There are so many rapists and thieves and so many people. Those must be inside the jail, but they are roaming here and there freely. They don't have any ashamed feeling what they did in their life. But helpless dogs, they will be in shelter there will not be fresh air, food also. They will become like they will be ill after living in these type of areas. And when we
Agree.
see the situation of old age home in India, we feel like crying. We love to cry at that time when we see these type of situation of old people. Then
Mhm.
what will happen with dogs? They
Correct.
can't speak, they can't tell everything what they feel.
True. True.
So
I
what will happen
agree.
with them?
I kind of share the despair. Uh, I completely agree that though they are promising a conducive environment, but how helpful it could be for the pet is a question to be discussed. Uh, as you know, I mentioned that I am an animal lover and I love every creature and animal existing on this earth. I
Hmm.
think there a little more responsible approach is required. I am happy if we are able to, you know, make a home because eventually, I guess everyone would agree, even dogs need home, right?
Okay, they
They
they need home, but I don't know how they are going to survive there.
let's be hopeful. Let's be, I know.
Because yesterday I watched one video about sterilized home. So where in that small room, 4 to 5 dogs were there. They were not active. They were very sad and they were lazy. They were, I don't know, they were having something or not properly in these type of
Uh,
sterilization homes.
I would suggest a little collective effort because
Hmm.
animal lovers would know the hurdles and the problems and everything, and they also know the solution to it. So I guess they have to closely work with the organization or the government as a whole
Hmm.
to help them to come up with a place wherein it's a win-win situation. The dogs would
Yeah.
have a healthy place. Wouldn't
Hmm.
see. Let's accept the fact that there are haters out in, in the society who hurt these poor animals as well.
Animals.
So let's see the positive side. If they are in shelter, they will not be vulnerable. The dogs will be taken care of, provided
Hmm.
it is made sure that the place that they are making and they're trying to move these dogs into is
Hmm.
made in such a manner wherein it's fruitful and favorable for the animals as well. Yeah. So instead of
Hmm.
fighting, do not put them in shelter. I think the fight or more consideration should be given to, okay, you're making a place, great, we will work together. Let's make a good and happy place for them.
Hmm. And
Okay.
how many people will be required to take care of them?
No, I know.
So
So that
many.
is government's headache. When the government is saying that, okay, we are doing something for the animal, we are not just simply taking them off from the street, but we are also putting them, placing them in a very, good place, or a home where they can absolutely rightfully live there. So when they're
Hmm.
saying that, let's kind of trust government for a change. Let's trust them. In fact,
I
work
can't trust them.
work closely with the government so that the government should not cheat, should not get an
Hmm.
opportunity, yeah, to
Hmm.
slouch or to, void away their responsibility. So let's
Hmm.
work with the government rather than fighting with government. I think they need a new approach. Work with the government, give them the aid that is required, the help that is required. In a way, these animal lovers should feel that they're helping. Yeah,
Hmm.
I know they probably would be
And
deprived of.
they can visit occasionally, like every Sunday or Saturday, right?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. So these
Hmm.
NGOs and organizations should rather sit on the table and negotiate with the government
Hmm.
rather than opposing, doing all these
And
non.
those who are protecting protecting, and those who are doing candle march at India Gate, I think so. They are animal lovers, but everybody has not Indian breed in their home. They have very expensive dogs in their home, right? They
Okay,
are being so called animal lovers, but they have not any Indian breed inside their home because they don't look so good. There are so many Indian dogs, they look good, you know,
discuss
but
that
they
first
see the beauty of animal, then they keep in their home. Otherwise, they are not animal lover,
and go there
right?
because we cannot judge or we cannot tell somebody to do what they're supposed to be doing. What we
Hmm.
can concentrate is, if I am an animal lover, I will do good for that creature. And when I
Yes.
am deciding to do good, see, let's not forget that if you're responsible towards the animal, of course, you're more responsible because the poor thing cannot speak. Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody who depends or who relies on your kindness is definitely supposed to be prioritized. Okay. However, let's not forget that we also have responsibility towards other human beings.
Hmm.
Yes, because somewhere the dogs don't understand, or the animals, or the humans don't understand, and
Humans
somewhere,
also know.
let's not overlook the fact that yes, there are people dying with rabies
Yeah.
for no fault of theirs, and that
Hmm.
includes majorly the old people and the children, because these two are the more vulnerable, right? They cannot
Hmm.
help themselves, or they are a little helpless at certain occasions. Yeah.
Yes.
So when I say I love creatures, that includes everybody, right? So I
Yeah.
have responsibility towards an animal. Of course, I have a responsibility as a human being towards another human being as well. So
Hmm.
let's come together.
Do you have also any pet?
I did actually. I had a Pomeranian, but the day I lost her, she died because of the kidney
Hmm.
failure. From there on, I decided that I'm not, because I get too attached. I
Oh,
absolutely
yes.
cried and
It
wanted
happens.
to my child that point in time. So I
Hmm.
said, okay, it's not happening. I cannot allow myself to be so fragile.
Yeah. Before getting married, I also had a pet, and his name was Sheru. Was so cute, and he also died. Something fed him like harmful. Because of that, he lost his life.
Okay.
So from that day, my parents never allow us to do something like that. But yes, my father, he adopted a dog, a street dog. He lives outside my home every time, and nobody can enter into the home without his permission. And his name is Bhura. And my father, my family was talking about that they would take him also with themselves, and who will be there? Like, we will miss him
Mm.
badly. Like, every time my father is busy to feed him, like, Sheru le ye kha le, Sheru le ye kha le, every time. So they will they will miss him badly, so when we
Mm.
see like there is a like bad for him, a cloth, a very
Let's completely kind of, demonize the whole concept.
hmm,
Let's just see what is there in the store. If it is, you never know, probably it is going to work out for the better.
yeah, maybe.
No. Yeah. So, and I
Hmm,
guess there will be a something look up to, these people who are really interested or are really in love with the pets or, these
hmm.
street dogs. They will definitely make efforts to visit. They can contribute instead of feeding them personally. You can contribute.
Yeah,
That will
we
be a
can do
helping hand
this.
to the government as well. Correct. So, you
But
see,
we can do everything. Like, we can provide them so many things. We can provide them medicines and food, like for dog food also. But we can't say about those people, those who are working there. They are serving their duty properly or not. We have doubt on them.
out, we
Yes.
there is scope for doubting everywhere, right?
Yes.
What is not easily available is trust. If
Hmm.
somebody is failing to do, we can do something about it. Oh, you can take the opportunity. You can go ahead and move forward and do things for them.
Hmm.
See, eventually, your goal should be helping the poor thing, right?
Yes.
So, how you help is something that you have to make choice about, right?
Hmm.
So, let's not, in beginning itself, be negative about
We
it.
should not create any drama and problem.
Eventually there's no one who's benefiting at this point in time with the whole presentation, the
Hmm.
whole negative vibe. uh, we have already considered it as something which is going to be a failure.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's thinking like that.
So why
Hmm.
that negative, why that opposition? I don't understand this. I don't.
Okay.
Let's now, everyone wants to appreciate US, UK. They have a structured and organized way of doing things. I am really surprised when these people go outside. They love everything about. Now, why the
Why
advertising?
not they? Why don't they allow it inside the country?
Exactly. When the
Hmm.
government is taking initiative, at least try and trust them to begin with.
Hmm.
If
Let's
it
see what will happen.
correct, correct. They're not
Hmm.
saying that we are going to kill the dogs. Are they saying that?
Yeah.
They're not saying I'm killing, right? They're just saying that we're
Hmm.
replacing them. And I guess it's better for everybody. It's going to be a win-win situation. Let's see what we have in store.
I can't imagine that no any single dog will be there in a street
Yeah, we will not be able to show
to
our
see
kids that
them.
this is
Oh
cat
my God.
free. But I think the government can
Is
also
it
think
safe for
about,
nature? Is it safe for nature?
not really. Let me be very honest, not
Yeah,
really. Sure.
that's
No.
not good.
I guess
We want to play with nature, and that's not good. When we play with nature, nature start playing with us, and we can't bear that.
correct, correct. So I guess government could also think about some other way rather than putting them, cramming them into that shelter that they are calling it as.
Yes.
Try to kind of, but again, it's going to be little off the hand kind of situation because it's very difficult to keep a track of an animal which is let loose. Yeah,
Hmm.
you never know like how many children has, okay, I know
Yeah.
this area has two dogs, but you never
Hmm.
know, they multiply into four. So what are you going to
Yes.
do? Are you going to track them or trace wherever they go? That's practically not possible. Yeah. So
Hmm.
I guess government can definitely, it has aids and resources, can think of some other options as well. This could be one of the options and could be one of the good options. However, should think about other options as well. They are basically trying to play it safe using the tried and tested way to kind of deal with the solution, deal with the problem. But they could also think
Hmm.
of other solutions. Be a little inventive, little uh, you know, creative. I would say, if possible, the government can do that. At least try and make efforts. wherein, they can create or come up to a win-win situation for both, for the animals and
Mm.
for the society as well.
Yes. Yes, we can
Don't be
see so.
disheartened. Don't be disheartened. You can certainly pray and give your best
Hmm.
wishes. I guess people who love something and they pray for that particular thing is more effective.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of I am wishing and with that real heart. So it's going to be more effective.
Hope so.
Yes, yes,
Hope
certainly. I'm very
so.
positive about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm absolutely positive about it. Don't worry.
There are so many issues in India that should be talked, but we never talk about those topic, those issues, those problem. But dogs are not such a big problem. There are many issues, there are many problems where we should talk, where we should raise questions, but we never do that. But these are very helpless and they can't
I
speak, they can't tell their feelings.
have
They have
answered,
tears in eyes.
you have answered the question for yourself, Mansi. Uh, Things that speak make noise will be highlighted and discussed. Just because dogs cannot speak for themselves, they are being taken
Mm.
granted and people are deciding for them, which is sad. And that's where these organizations come in picture. They,
Hmm.
they kind of take up the task to speak for them.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's see, let's hope, fingers crossed, there would be a better future for both uh,
Yes, for us and for them also.
dog victims as well and for the dogs themselves as well.
Why
So
we are considering ourselves victim? We are not victim. They are victim.
we,
We
like,
are not victim. Anytime you have people what they love to do, whatever they have in their home, in their hand, they love to throw at them.
correct.
Anything. They love to beat them. They love to play with them. They love to color them. They love to, like on Diwali, we can see so many things happen with animals, not only with dogs, with cows, with every type of animals and birds also, which is not
Correct.
good, na? They are really victim. We are not victim.
So don't you think so? There's somewhere society who needs to come forward and get educated and pass on the education to the next generations. Why do you think something like these, the incidents that you just spoke about, would happen? Because I raise my
Mm.
child well. My child would never. She
Never do.
loves animals. So I
My
guess
my kids also, they
after
love to touch them. I tell them that you don't need to like touch them, because we don't know about dogs what they will do with you, don't touch.
correct,
But they love to do this. They love to play with them.
correct,
There are many topic, like we are running so many campaign and so many online classes for yoga, for this and for that, there is nothing to do like this. We should provide online classes for civic sense. People are lacking. People don't have this in their personality, in their mind, in their body, in their behavior.
from these classes. It's just the upbringing that has to be rectified. You
So
need
we
to
should teach them in the school, na? I was not taught in my school. I was not taught a single topic related to this.
animal cruelty.
Anything like how to stand, overstand, and how to walk, how to go, how to talk, how to behave. Anything I was not taught. So it is a very like normal things in government schools. I don't have experience about private school because I used to go to government school. So where we were not taught in this way, like what is good and what is not good. Yeah, our class teacher sometimes she used to tell us like when you stand over stand like bus stop, that time don't stand in this way, keep your hand in this way, keep your legs in this way. Only these things she used to guide us. She used to tell us nothing else. So in every school there must be a rule. They should talk about some basic like rules, civic sense and etiquettes, manners. These are really very important because we are not taught in childhood, and we expect from elders they will behave nicely. They have been doing the same thing since their childhood. Now then how can they change themselves suddenly? No, it's very difficult.
Uh, I agree. It's difficult to certain extent. I don't completely agree with you though, because I believe it's a hand in hand. Your grooming and your raise, how you've been raised is a 50-50 partnership. Let's not push our burden or our negligence onto the school. School has
Mhm.
a limit. You are in
Yes.
school for 7 hours, 8 hours. Of course, they can take up the responsibility because it's an institution known to impart knowledge, known to teach you things. I completely
Only bookish knowledge.
get.
Only bookish knowledge. That's not good, no? In China, I watch so many videos about Chinese schools, Japanese schools.
Right.
We can see so many things which we should learn from those schools.
Correct.
But in India, there is nothing like that. You know?
So let us take responsibility. It's
Mm-hmm.
not that of a big issue at all. When I
Yes.
know that, for a simple example, when you know that your child has not been taught properly in school, when it comes to any particular subject, you immediately put your child into a class, correct?
Yes, we can do.
Tuitions, right?
Not
That's
everybody can
exactly what
do.
is required. When
A
you
few
know,
people can do.
yeah. When the school is not considering or doing something
Hmm.
that you expect them to do, of course, they would have their own challenges and their own problems, issues to kind of not have that particular thing. You
Hmm.
take up the responsibility. Like, I cannot blame the world if my child doesn't know anything. I, as a mother,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
should take the responsibility. If my child is not learning kindness, I
Hmm.
should be teaching.
There are so many mothers, they are also not aware about all these things. What should they need to teach their kids? So,
Correct.
how would they teach them if they are not aware about all these things?
There are
First,
two
they need to
things that
learn.
will
Na? First,
happen.
they need to learn. If they have so many
Exactly.
things in themselves, then they can provide their kids.
But
If
I guess,
they are not,
Mansi, these are common traits that we are born with. We are born
hmm,
with kindness.
hmm,
We are born with love. The problem
yes,
happens at the later stage. Yeah.
yes,
When the learning happens from the observation is where the
yeah,
damage happens.
hmm,
Correct? So it's not that God has made or God has, sent us that way. No, we were loving, we were bound to be kind, we were bound,
hmm,
we were everything that is been taught to us later. Yeah, the observation is where the whole thing goes wrong. So you, as parent, should be responsible, as a part of society, should take up the
hmm,
responsibility of making a society which is conducive in order to encourage these qualities. Yeah. So see, this is exactly what the problem is with Indians or with us, including me. We try and push responsibilities to others. Let's not do that.
hmm.
Do
That's
not
also a
wait for
problem.
somebody else to do it.
Yeah. Hmm.
Like, for example, if you are hungry, you just pick up food and you eat, right? You don't wait
Hmm.
for somebody to come and push food in your mouth, do you? You don't.
No. Hmm.
So, when you're giving, you know the priority, right? The importance of
Hmm.
food. Similarly, everything else that is required for humanity should be important for you. I am of that opinion. So,
Yes.
if
I
I
also
need
believe in it.
kindness, I will give kindness. You cannot
Yes.
expect people to be kind to you when you are rude. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, simple logic, what goes around comes
But
around.
people don't want to do anything because they know they have thing in their mind that nothing will happen. I'm not gonna punished.
Correct.
So
Correct.
there is no need to do anything.
Correct.
No.
Correct.
If there are certain rules in our country and strictly we follow
Correct.
them, and
Correct.
we are going to be punished if we do something, if we break any rule, then we love to follow, whether we are educated or illiterate, doesn't matter.
Then this is the cattle behavior, right?
Yeah, then
You
we
are
will love to
being
follow
whipped
everything.
and taught. That should
Yes.
not be the case. I guess if you are responsible and if you are a human being to begin with, you
No,
have to
there are so many
love.
people they believe in it because nothing will happen. I am free to do anything. I
Yeah,
can do
very sad
anything.
about it. Yeah,
You
it's
know,
very saddening
we
that.
can do, we have mind, we can think what's wrong and what's right. But
Correct.
there are many people, I think so 50% people of India, they are very free. They feel like there is nobody who can punish
Yeah,
me.
yeah, they're very entitled. Yeah,
Yes. So
very.
how can we change mentality of there?
Different people learn in different manner. For
So
few,
that's why
if
they
you
need
speak,
punishment.
Yeah, correct. For few, it's punishment. They only
Hmm.
learn that way, the hard way.
Hmm.
Yeah, the rude way. And
Yes.
there will be few who will be little sentimental and little
Yeah.
sensitive. They will learn if you share and if you know if they've been treated that way as well.
Hmm.
Because you
Observing
cannot.
also, after observing things, we learn many
Yeah, yeah,
things.
of
Like
course, of course.
we love to follow, but
And eventually, I guess, Mansi, it is your call how you want to be. If I want to be rude, I
hmm.
will find n number of excuses to be rude, to
Yes.
justify my behavior.
Hmm.
But if I do not approve of rudeness, no matter how rude a person would be to me, I would still
Hmm.
stick to what I believe in.
Yes. Yes.
I'm
Yes.
not saying that get insulted. You walk
Hmm.
away. You have, you have an option of walking away. If you do not approve of somebody's behavior, you don't have to get to his level and start arguing and giving away the
Hmm.
same behavior which has been
Hmm.
thrown at you. You rather just walk away quietly. This is not meant for me. Not my thing. Thank you very much. Walk away. Simple.
Hmm.
But you do not simply reflect what he is doing to you.
Hmm.
That is the real challenge.
Yes.
It may sound little preachy, but honestly, it works. You try.
It works for that moment only.
Yes. Yeah, I think you're a little narcissist, right?
Because there are so many people, they don't love to listen anybody. Whether you are saying something good, but they will not listen you because their ego will not allow them to listen.
Probably they are destined to learn it the hard way. You should just leave.
Yeah. So for that reason, there must be some certain rules so that they have afraid feeling to do something.
If everyone was kind, it wouldn't be fun, right?
Yeah.
The world will be boring. So there will always be some few examples, as in some few, they would.
When we visit other countries, they are very neat and clean. Why? There are certain rules. That's why, na?
Yes.
People are also there. We are also there. They are also educated. We are also educated more than them. But we don't behave like them. They are well mannered. We are illiterate because of our behavior, because of our gestures. We don't know anything after getting so many
You
degrees.
don't have
So
to take
that's
it so
why.
personally, Mansi. You just take your responsibility. Don't worry because I
No,
guess
in these type of case, I think so. According to me, we can't be selfish. Like
so.
I can't think about me only. I will think about my country, my area, my surrounding. If somebody will do something, I will not let him go. That's my nature. I am since my childhood. I'm like this.
You're very
Whenever something
proactive.
happened wrong in front of me, I just love to say something. I just love to be there.
It's nice. It's good.
Mhm.
Voicing out your opinion. And if you do not approve of something, you need to speak about it. I
That's why people don't love me easily. But those who
okay, that's
understand
their
why
problem.
I'm doing it, they become my fan. Seriously. Seriously, I have a very few friends, but they are very supportive because of
Nice.
my nature. Whatever, if I love something, I just love to praise. If you
Correct.
are not doing anything, whether you are my best friend or something, I will
Correct.
love to tell you that you are not good in this way.
Right.
So I
Which is
have this
good.
nature,
As long as you're happy with what you are, how you are in your
and that
skin,
there is no problem.
just continue. Yeah,
Yeah.
just continue being that.
Yeah. Hmm.
Great, nice. I loved the conversation.
Same here.
I hope the viewers and the whoever
Let's
watches.
see what they are going to tell in
Yes,
comment box.
yes, certainly.
Yeah.
Chalo,
Hmm.
all the best and take
Thank
care
you,
of
ma'am.
yourself. Do not be saddened about the issue. I think rather than being that, try to contribute the little that you can.
Sure.
Okay, take care.
Okay, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Same.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Bye.
You too. Bye bye.